What in the fuck is going on, America? Jericho Green here with you once again. And of course, you know the big story of the day. The government shutdown has ended. Trump announced yesterday that they've come to a deal, a very short-term deal, 3 weeks to be exact. So the government will reopen. These 800,000 innocent victims, as they've been called by Pelosi, will get their money. They'll get their back pay. They can pay those bills. They can keep those lights on, keep those cars. Maybe go out, get a little cheese on their Whoppers tonight. But Trump said if a deal is not reached in that 3 weeks, the government will either shut down again, or he will use his constitutional power to declare a state of emergency and have the Army Corps of Engineers go down there and build that bitch. So it's a mixed bag the way I feel about it. I'm wondering, part of me is wondering, why did we go through the shutdown in the first place? You could have done this already. I think that maybe shit was getting real. This thing was dragging on. People were running out of their savings or, getting in these bad situations. Not all people. A lot of those people had savings or whatever, had other means to keep things afloat. There were people calling in sick, the air traffic controllers, so flights were being delayed. Other federal employees were calling in sick. But another part of me thinks this could be part of the plan. This could be part of the, I did everything I could, way of doing things. We did the shutdown, we did this, we did that. I offered them DACA and, to get them amnesty and all this type of shit. They didn't want it. So now I have to do A or B. That could be it. That's what I hope it is. I mean, he hasn't really shown himself to be someone that doesn't think a few steps ahead, who hasn't planned for how, his moves are going to turn out. So I like to think that this is all part of a greater plan. I like to think that this is part of another trap that's being set for the Dems. And to see the way that they were gloating, did you see that shit? Pelosi, that's what I call Pelosi and Schumer when they get together behind that podium, like that painting of the farmer and his daughter. You see how Pelosi was saying, well, I hope the president learned his lesson. Like, don't fuck with us. We told you what would happen. We told you we wouldn't budge. That's what we meant. Now sit your ass down. The president, I hope the president learned his lesson. Wow, that just shows how they're not focused on the American people. That shows that they're focused on their TDS. They didn't say don't mess with the American people. Don't mess with these federal workers. Don't mess with these 800,000 innocent targets, as you call them. No, they said, I hope the president learned a lesson. But I don't think Trump's going to take a loss like that. I really don't. I think he has too much pride for that. I think he's thought this out too much. I don't think that's the case. But to see them gloat, to see them trying out to start LOLing, to start LOLing right there in front of the press, it pissed me off a little bit. But I've learned that when the left starts acting like that, when the left starts saying things like, oh, Trump loses, Trump caves. If this foobarred situation with the high school kids and that fake-ass Indian, fake-ass Marine didn't teach us anything, it did teach us to just hold up. We'll see how it plays out. And Trump sent out a tweet saying, 3 weeks, that goes by quick. And it does. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the Democrats want to do. We'll see if they want to negotiate or not. So far, from what they've said and what they've done, they won't. So this 3 weeks will go by. No deal will be made because they've said time and time again, and very recently, as recently as today, that, and Pelosi even said, we know how to better secure the border. We know what to do with the border better than Trump. Really? Because under your watchful eye, the number of illegal aliens in this country has gone through the fucking roof. the number of terrorists and gangbangers that come through the southern border has gone through the roof. So you know how to do it better, huh? If that's better, I don't want to see worse. But to see them gloating like we got you, we told you, don't play with us, Trump, that lets me know that they're probably bounding into another trap. And bottom line is we're getting the wall. It's just how we go about it. I think Trump's on the path of, let me exhaust all other options before I have to lay the smack down on the left and secure this border with or without their help and support. And it's a shame. They always claim to be the party of the people. Well, this is what the people want. That's why the people put Trump in office, because he's telling them, I will secure your border. I will build a wall. We gave him the chance. So you can't be the party of the people if you're against the wall. That's all right. And if you guys are so against walls, why do you live behind them? The irony is just, it blows my mind. You're so against walls. Walls divide people. Walls are immoral. These are all direct quotes from you guys, namely Pelosi. So why do you live behind them? I don't have a wall around my house. Take your wall down. Open up your home and your property to your neighbors. Why not? Forget borrowing a cup of sugar. Let me borrow your TV and your car. What's the problem? But they live by the do as I do as I say, not as I do method. I tell you walls are bad, but you better believe I live behind one, a tall one, with dogs and guards to keep your poor blue-collar, tax-paying ass out. So we'll see. I mean, this could be looked at as an L, a loss, but it all depends on why. If shit got out of hand and he didn't see this coming, then yeah, this is a loss. This is a definite L. But if this is part of the plan, if he did see this coming, then it's not. And we will see. Because you know, the mediocre stream media, the mainstream mediocres live up Trump's ass with a microscope. So if that's the case, he didn't see this coming and this is a loss, they'll let us know because they're looking for it. Like I said in my last video, Trump is a dude in Florida wearing some coveralls sitting on his porch. And the media, they're the gators in the water below his porch. And every single little nugget he throws in there is a fucking feeding frenzy. So this could be more of the same. We'll see. But right now, I'm done with my work day. My shift in the rat race is over. You've taken enough of my money, California. So let me get home with my beautiful family. And you know how it goes, people. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please sub, hit that notification bell, follow your boy on the Twitters @green_Jericho. Utilize the PayPal link. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.